Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Last Day on Earth Survival Day Returned, and welcome to the new update 1.8.2. This update is absolutely nutty, boys and girls. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the dev blog really quickly, but first things first, a quick overview. The recycler was added, allowing us to disable items we don't need to get components. Actually a very big deal. When we get that thing crafted up and show the type of components we get, you guys are gonna be wowed, but check this out right here. The skill system has been added, and here is a list of all the active skills we can possibly get, and then all of the passive skills we can get as well. As you guys can most likely see, there are a lot of passive skills for us to go around. Can't wait to go over this. So excited to hop into this, continue hopping into this. But without further ado, let's talk about everything and anything that is in this update. Update 1.8.2, what's better than the day of an update? Only the day of a nice and massive update. And the good news for those who like to break things down, craft, build, upgrade characters, search, loot, and simply run around the locations is that this update is for you. Let's start with the house. We've added a recycler, the process of accumulated waste on your base, as we understand the temptation to loot everything that caught the eyes of experienced survivors and how hard it is not to turn your base into a dump. The very thought of throwing even completely worthless stuff obtained in battles, so true, with zombies makes the heart ache. The recycler will prevent you from making terrible sacrifices and allow you to take unnecessary things apart to get useful resources and even rare items. The function of stripping weapons for parts is now also transferred to the recycler, since the gunsmith workbench is temporarily unavailable due to changing its function. So the gunsmith workbench is going to have an entirely new feature. I wonder how it's going to work. Maybe it'll be the new way we mod weapons moving forward, but now what that used to be able to do, you can actually do with the recycler. Another important change is that we have updated a parts of recipes, so crafting of some of the items now requires unique parts, which can only be obtained with the use of the recycler. What great motivation to clean up the house, sort out your junk and get valuable resources, isn't it? At some locations you could have noticed rusty vehicles. Pay attention, for now you can loot some of them and find an engine inside. You may be wondering what value it holds. Having disassembled it with the recycler, you can get unique resources. The important thing is that dragging an entire engine away without a chopper is impossible. Another even more important thing is that there are two types of engines containing different types of resources. And now the most interesting part, the mechanics of exploring locations have been changed completely. You've told us a great many times how tired you are of clearing locations and that the whole process has become a routine. Right, we do read your feedback a lot and often while having breakfast, dinner, apparently not lunch, before going to sleep, and community managers are doing it non-stop. Brave adventurers trying to loot everything they can and explore every corner of the post-apocalyptic little world. Your efforts will be rewarded. Now you don't just hunt for loot and fight, but also earn points for exploring the area. These points are required to upgrade your character's skills. With every new level reached, you will be awarded with points to spend on upgrading active and passive skills that already showed up, and in the future on new recipes and blueprints. By the way, we have completely redesigned the buff section. In the inventory, you can find the list of all abilities, both active and passive. For example, this is what the active skills tab looks like. I already showed that off. You can get the necessary skill from the left column by clicking the left buttons, or the right one if you choose a skill from the right column. Don't forget that some active skills have a cooldown. In view of the new mechanics, the location entrance window has also changed. Now it shows progress of a research and skills you can gain. Skills differ depending on the type of location. In raid locations, you can learn to reduce the noise level. In forest and stone ones, there's a possibility for your character to get an extra quick access slot. That one's gonna be huge. Definitely the end goal for us right there. And increased growth of resources. Learn how to roll, automatically heal yourselves, and even zoom out of the map to look around. This is hardly a complete list. The most attentive players will be able to find journals of survivors that are rarely found in locations, but they give more exploration experience for every territory. We would also like to draw your attention to two new skills: motorcycle driver and cold survival. Those who have already assembled the chopper have the skill learned, while for the rest who want to ride a bike and walk around the location will take some work close to recruit training. It's not nearly as hard as getting a gas tank though, so don't panic ahead of time. And this brings us to the subject of your feedback. Since the chopper was added, the chance of a gas tank drop was increased 3 times. However, many survivors still haven't managed to get that valuable item yet. For this reason, we're going to increase the chance to drop, double it, for red coupons. Good luck, fellows. That's all for today. We wish you to upgrade characters ASAP when we meanwhile continue working on the next update. Dear iOS users, the update will be available in the App Store in 2 to 3 days. Thank you for your attention. Whew. Woo! Oh my god, I'm dying of everything. But boys and girls, what we just witnessed right there, that is the absolutely massive and absolutely amazing, ridiculously amazing update, though. So many things that they added in, just non-stop awesome sauce. Like, dude, I can't wait to get some of those skills working on. They increase the chances of getting the gas tank too, just like whole tons of awesomeness going on there. But first things first, why don't I go ahead and head to the overworld so I can show you guys that skill stuff that they were talking about, and definitely do some of that. We're gonna be going to the red zone because I think that is the most that's the best location for us to try and get what we're looking for, which is going to be, well, I want to find that abandoned car, bring that engine back, and actually build up a recycler here back at home, dude. I'm just so excited for this. I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say in the comment section. What your favorite part, what you're most hype about this, any and everything. I want to hear it all. English is hard. I want to hear it all, though, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. But here we got the oak clearing. You guys can see a little bit of a redesigned area, right? But it's redesigned because when we ultimately click on here, that is where the new comes in. You can get the following skills in this location. So as we continue doing stuff in this location, we will get location experience, and then that location experience will allow us to randomly, I think one of these perks is chosen for us. You guys can see some are more rare than others, for example, but nonetheless one will be chosen for us. And I think these stack up to like level 10. And here's the thing though, whenever you finish one of these perks, whenever you max out these perks, you can't get it anymore. So this will literally reward playing the game more, playing and like going to these locations more. Like, you guys know I don't go to these locations a lot. That's about to change hardcore, so hardcore. I'm actually really tempted to go ahead and start live streaming this puppy, like a solid amount. So hopefully I can even get a live stream going up later today. Make sure that you guys keep your eyes peeled for that with the notification bell hit, and that you are subscribed as we continue covering anything and everything in this update that we possibly can. This is a huge overhaul, so much positivity happening. It does suck that they added in the motorcycle driver skill, so you are gonna need the skill, but I mean, if you're just going to locations and kind of grinding those out, and like they did increase the motorcycle gas tank kind of counteract that, I think that's like a net, like that like balances it out there. But dude, things like the recycler, oh yeah, let's get the recycler crafted up. More than a reasonable recipe, but definitely let me know what you guys think in that comment section down below. And by the comment section of the way, into $1 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is break the like button, make sure you subscribe, and ensure you win on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, I'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment fan random video, and that's will be the winner for that week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway on Saturday as well. So pretty fan-freaking-tastic stuff in the works. Best of luck to you guys right there. Best of luck to us tossing the recycler, and the recycler already nice, ready, and rearing to go. More than a reasonable recipe, like realistically speaking. What is that? Like just a couple of oak logs, and other than that, some aluminum. Dude, this is like, it's not crazy expensive to craft. I love it, and I'm just dude, this is gonna be awesome. I'm seriously, dude, I think I really do want to stream this and try to get some skills with you guys real quick. But for example, we could put a weapon in there. As you guys can see, I don't know what that number 1 in the firearms does down there. I wonder if that levels up our ability. Yo, that's probably a thing that happens. I think that's exactly what happens. So as we can level up, the more firearms we disassemble, for example, we can level up our proficiency in disassembling them, which I'm guessing will actually increase our odds of getting certain things. You guys can see that we get 5% weapon parts, 0% that, 40% scrap metal. I'm guessing since it is 0% steel, as we do level up, we will get more of that cut. But check this out, guys. That's not even the crazy part. The crazy part comes into play when we start bringing out some of the things that we thought didn't really have a purpose before. Some of the garbage things where we're like, don't need that. It's pretty useless. Oh, boys and girls, this is where the recycle gets interesting. Check out what these things give. Look at that! High-tech components are in the game now. You can get them from disassembling stuff. There is also plastic which can be used, and you can even get electronic circuits from disassembling some of these things. Here's the question now. Does it disassemble one at a time, or how's that? So it disassembles one at a time. That is what one phone is going to net you in terms of plastic, high-tech components, and slowly progress on that. So, yeah, why don't we put in the thumb drives? You guys can see thumb drives giving us a plastic and some of the electronic circuits as well. And then if we toss that into there, we can see we get copper bars, high-tech components, and plastic from there. But why don't we just get 20 of these phones, go ahead and start doing those. I think we can like use this with a lot of things. This is the recycler. This is where you put things you don't want anymore and turn them into stuff that you want. I definitely don't want those broken iPhones. I definitely want some high-tech components. So we are going to go ahead and begin that process. Actually, really quickly, I do want to skip one just to see what happens. So if you skip one, it just says 5% there. Nothing else happens with it. Why don't we skip one more? Okay, so it kind of like builds up. It doesn't actively tell you about it, but you guys can see we did just get a plastic from that thing getting broken down there. Okay, but if we go into the recipes, I want to really quickly see if some of these recipes have changed, because we now have access to high-tech components. C4, for example, still can't be crafted because we need those two things, but plastic and high-tech components are now in the game. It is possible for us to get them. The safe still not craftable, but it does have a crafting recipe. Did the safe always have a crafting recipe, or am I crazy? I've never really scrolled down this low. You guys can see the electronics lab. Plastic is going to be a key component of that puppy. This thing, as you guys can see, high-tech components for the chopper. Those are going to be pretty important moving forward. I wish we could get that even better backpack right there, but let's not scroll too much here. All right, I think you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. We'll really be able to recycle a lot of things and get a lot of stuff popping, but not popping. Get a lot of stuff popping, but let's go and focus on something a little bit better, a little bit bigger in the grand scheme of things. Skills. So just for the sake of testing this out, for the sake of showing it off, and for the sake of hopefully getting some skills that I could show off to you guys absolutely ASAP, I went ahead, I dropped a couple dollar reduce for your boys and for your girls, because there is this new thing into this tab called the Explorers Pack. You guys can get up to 10 of them at a time. I'll probably just be getting 10 this time, maybe in the future more, who knows, but I definitely just want to do it once, show what it's like, show what these books give. I think these are the books that they were talking about in the dev blog, that if we're lucky we can find them and they will increase our skill or something of that sort. So just go ahead, we got 10 of these puppies, let's get them open on up, see if we can get lucky, get some of the very rare ones. By the looks of it, the Northern Forest ones, the Bunker ones, and the Survivor's Diaries, which are going to be like raiding other people, those are kind of like the big three in terms of this. We should also have a raid revenge raid lined up. English is hard. That we could go ahead and do. So I'm pretty tempted to do that and see if we can't get some experience that way. So, dude, this is just crazy how much was added in. Like, I wasn't expecting the update to be this big, this huge of an overhaul to the entire system. Like, dude, talk about dopeness. You know, it'd be dope too, game. Just kind of putting it out there real quick. You should give me one of these very rare diaries, not just the normal rarity diaries. You know what I mean, broski? You know what I mean? I don't think it knows what I mean. But the Northern Forests are going to be the winter zones by the looks of it. I'm guessing the winter zones are gonna have some pretty nice perks at stake. Ooh, speak of the devil. All right, apparently I just gotta talk really good about which one you want. I think the Survivor Diaries are really good. Okay, hold on. No, this is spooky. Yeah, what, mate? Okay, so apparently all you guys gotta do is talk to your phone and say good things about the diary that you want. Man, that Bunker diary for like probably is really good perks if you think about it, you know? Aw. Okay, you still got a bit though. 2 out of 3. That was a little spooktastic right there. But with that Explorers Pack, that you guys can also see that there are a couple of new things in this experience tab. We do still have the XP boosters, but there's also now the exploration experience boosters over here, which will experience the XP you get when exploring, then also a bonus thing for EXP over there. They've added in a couple of like old school packs right here that are kind of like relatively expensive in the grand scheme of things. Not really worth it. It's just like a ton of guns. It's not even like opening packs or anything. It's literally just a set gun, like a set of guns that you can get. And other than that, the store is looking relatively the same, but still. Oh, and also I think that opening this thing, doesn't that give us like, it gives us a little bit of gold coinage if we're lucky. But whatchamacallit, why don't we get some of these diaries out to play? Let's read these things, let's see what happens, and let's see if maybe we can roll for some of those new skills and have a fun time with that. Ooh, also really quickly, I should probably put some of these things away, because I definitely have a little bit more than I know what to do with. We were raided as well, as you guys can most likely tell, and unfortunately they broke into a pretty good room here, so pretty bad start to the update in terms of defending our pace, but it'll buff stuff out, boys. Hopefully, at least. But they did break into here. They got what we had in this chest, and that was it really did height, so that's no bueno. But we do still have a couple of these things right there that we can use. But speaking to use, why don't we go ahead and use some of these puppies and see what happens? 175 exploration experience to the rating. You guys can see the pine forest. We got a ton of experience with that. Ooh, I think we just got to level up in the pine forest. 750 for the winter zone. Jesus. Jesus, talk about a lot over there too. I'm guessing like different areas might have like different scales by which the exploration happens, but we should be able to with all of that. It's over here. Oh, that's dope. It kind of stacks over on the left, and then we can roll for those skills. Okay, so we're gonna have 3 skill rolls here. After that, we're gonna have to get all our XP through doing the normal things. Like I said, this is why this might be a perfect update for streaming, so definitely stick around. If you guys wonder what the stream goes up to, YouTube's really weird. I actually saw him tweet about it. You literally have to hit the notification bell to like guaranteed know when live streams go up, because YouTube's whack like that. I don't know, but we got a new skill here. As you guys can see, we can get exploration experience, the logger, skinner, biker, quick step, self-healing, low-key. Really want that. I feel like that'd be a really useful skill to have in cold survival. I think we might already have, but don't quote me on that. Why don't we roll it? We got the logger. You have a 2% chance to get an extra log when chopping down an oak tree. That might not seem like a lot right now, but here's the thing. As we level up that skill, check this puppy out, right? We can go to our passive skills. That's a new passive skill. It can go all the way up 10 tiers. A 20% chance to get an extra log when chopping down a tree. That's going to be so useful, and that's what I love. You're going to be able to get these perks just from playing the game, just from going to these zones. This is huge, dude. It's just going to give us like a whole another reason to do this stuff, and an amazing reward for it. We got lumberjack this time, 2% chance to get an extra log when chopping down a pine tree. Okay, that's unfortunate, but YOLO, gotta roll with what we can. Will we get something good here? Dude, if we get give me extra pocket, baby. If you give me extra pocket, I don't know what I'm gonna do last day. Don't do me like that, Gabe. Don't do me like that, iron miner. You have a 2% chance to get an extra ore when mining for iron. Very good, said no, thank you, ladies and gents. But I also do want to try and get that engine from the red zone, and the red zone is a perfect place for us to kind of go to. Anyways, I'm gonna leave these things on us. We are gonna have to make some repairs and whatnot, and honestly, we might be able to knock out some quests for these guys when we are going over to the red zones. They do hate toxic abominations, and red zones are known for toxic Get out of here, fast planet. What are you doing? What was this shenanigans? Attacking me in my own home? 9! That will not be allowed to pass. Ooh, and we got some extra weapons here. Honestly, let's start a roll with some shotgun rain, and let's get to driving over to the red zone. And dude, red zone priority number 1. Then we're going on a raid. We're gonna see if we can't get enough raid XP for a skill that way. This is, dude. I love this system. This is better than what I was expecting for the update. Honestly, like, I seriously can't wait to hear what you guys gotta say. I can't wait to keep playing this for you guys. Can't wait to get this on live stream, especially because I actually remembered. Oh, yeah, here you guys can see some of the perks you can get from here. The trader, significant discounts from the dealer when gathering knowledge at other players' bases. Oh, your chance to find puppies increased, less noise when killing enemies. Robber, raiders are more likely to show you a base with lots of loot. Please give me that one. I would love that one a lot. But for now, let's go to the red pine forest and see. Hopefully we can unlock sprinting from there as an active skill. That'd be rather useful, but definitely kind of high on the to-do list is whichever one gives us access to the extra pockets. Also, this one, I feel like we might be going to a lot of oak zones trying to get the self-healing up and up, but I think the rock zones are the ones that give us, the opportunity for extra pockets. So honestly, I think we can find the wrecked car in these areas too. I know we can find it in red pine zones for sure, so I'll just go to the red pine zone for now, and definitely, if and when we hopefully do end up streaming later today, it'll be a lot of that right there, going to these locations and cashing in on those puppies, because I would love to get the extra pocket thing, because that would allow us, dude, they would finally allow us to be able to switch between 2 weapons and have heals, or have 2 different types of heals, you know, if you're getting into like massive like, I don't, dude, it could just be so great. I need that, but all right, enough talking. Let's get some action up in here. Hopefully, let's find that wrecked car. We've been seeing these wrecked cars before, but now they're actually gonna have a purpose. They're actually gonna do something, which is pretty big. all things considered, pretty big news, because they're not just gonna be chilling there anymore. We're gonna be grabbing the gas tank from them. Unfortunately, when it does come down to it with the gas tank, right? The problem here is not the gas tank, but oh, there we go. I thought that loader screen was suspiciously long. You do need a chopper to haul the engine back, not the gas tank. The engine you do need to toss on at the back of here. So best of luck to you guys. I'm really wishing it for you guys. Clearing out the bunker, getting it there. Your odds are better. Clearing out these areas will help you get the skill and whatnot. And yeah, dude, they did double the odds, which are really awesome. And now by going to the bunker, shotgun rain to you, good sir. They gave us 2% over here. So it looks like Toxic Spitter give us around 2%, at least for now. But when you guys are clearing out the bunker too, the bunker does have its own set of skills that you can work on progressing upon. It's just like, dude, it just, I don't know, man, it's just awesome. Like anywhere and everywhere you go, unless it's an event, you're also gonna be like progressing your skills, which is just pretty freaking awesome news. I wonder, does picking up stuff give us XP, or is it purely kills? I'm actually very curious about this. Let's keep on picking. Okay, well, this guy's gonna run at us. That's another 2% coming our way. So yeah, picking up plant fiber and whatnot does also give you experience. We did just get 1% there after picking up enough. We're at 7% right now. Let's see if opening up one of these puppies will not give us anything, unless we open up a lot of them. In which case, it's like an abomination coming. Hey, I gotta kill you for my quest, buddy boy. Yo, Kafir, since it seems that they oh no. You can go there, buddy. We're getting 4% from him. But since it seems like Kafir's kind of working on some of these like overhauls, just kind of like bigger picture type of dealios, honestly, what I would love to see Kafir do would be something with quests. Because like, dude, we have this awesome new skill system, which is freaking knock it out of the park, right? But if we could get some quests going, not like quest, but I mean like a quest tab, so we know how our raider quests are going, for example. Maybe if we could get different quests, maybe have the dealer give us some daily quests or something we could do for small little bonuses, or maybe like even more bonuses we could get from him. I don't know, there's a lot of cool potential, and since it appears Kafir, like, dude, a perk / skill system is a huge addition. And I don't know, man, I think a proper quest system. Oh Jesus, that's a big one. No, we can't. Okay, well, goodbye. I didn't want to stay here anyways. We'll try to get some goodbye kills. Ow, on the lickety split. Well, thanks for chasing me out of here, big one. All right, fine, I'll leave. Jesus, we have to be such a douche nozzle about it. God damn. Everyone just chasing me out of here, mate. Chasing me out of here, like I don't deserve it. Yeah, but I can't wait to go here, hopefully on stream, and get to clearing some of these areas, dude. Like an extra pocket, that would be dope. I wonder how we're gonna get XP in the raiding too, because I wonder if like breaking chests and whatnot. That's why I also do want to go and do raiding, because I feel like raiding will have a very unique way of handling it. I don't know, because you're not breaking into people's bases in any type of area except raids. Ooh, that does make me wonder. Does the AI base count towards that, or is the AI base... oh, it actually does. Okay, so you guys can actually head to the AI bases, and raiding those puppies will actually get you guys some of the perks as well. Didn't know that. That's kind of handy though. So the entire rating system is intertwined with the perk system. Every zone is intertwined with it. The bunker is intertwined with it. The wall is not. Neither of those are, unfortunately, but maybe we'll see some stuff in multiplayer. But dude, that's the thing too. Speaking of multiplayer, I think this recycler is that thing that Kafir was talking about to help make the wall get cheaper to get into. The recycler is huge, because recycling enough like just random parts and whatnot, like random phones, random cameras, leveling up your recycling skill, all that type of jazz, that will allow you to get electronic circuits just like that, which will make finishing the acid bath a lot better, finishing up your turrets a lot better, getting past the multiplayer wall a lot better. Like, dude, the balance that this update brings is actually ridiculous, and I love it, dude. It's seriously knock it out of the park. This is some balance. Like, I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, in addition to what you guys think about all this stuff being added. I'd love to hear what you just think of the update in general and all that type of jazz. But like, real talk, just like, I think it adds some great balance to the game as well, and just kind of like intertwining methods and whatnot. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me trying to take it an extra step, but I do think it's pretty cool. And all right, let's get that limestone. We're up to 22. We're up to oh, rip Fox. I didn't want to kill you, Fox. I'm sorry, Foxy. I wanted to kill this toxic abomination. I gotta do that for a quest and for my own satisfaction. I need to get some heals up in here as well. There we go. Let's munch on some of those. Let's get some of that free food. Let's hopefully come across one of those cars, man. That's the goal. I want to find a car. They're most common in the red zone, which is why we are coming here. I'd love to haul one of those. Jesus, man. They just keep on running, don't they? Yeah, they do. Even more up here. This fast biter's out here like freaking living with turkeys or something. You can hear him gobbling. Alright, I'm actually picking up this turkey too. This turkey is promising. Freaking wild turkey. Get out of your toxic spitter. I want to deal with you. Ida, man. You done know. And let's see what we can get in here and hopefully find a car. If we can't, maybe next episode we'll do our best to try and find one of those puppies and show them off. Because as of right now, like, maybe we're just having bad luck and we're not finding a car here. I don't know, like, you guys know the cars I'm talking about, though. Just like random wrecks in the middle of a map that, like, we're just there, you know? Kind of like just rusted up old cars, buried in the ground. Why am I being attacked by a rabid wolf? Alright, why don't we equip up a gun really quickly? This should, easing things up a little bit. Plant fiber. No, I don't want to pick up the plant fiber. Even though, dude, this makes it even better. And it gives you even more reason. If you got nothing to do, honestly, head on over to a zone with a couple weapons. Toss that puppy on auto with an empty inventory. And not only are you going to be getting loot now, you're also going to be progressing your perks. Which, dude, I don't know. That's a much needed progression system for Last Day on Earth. Absolutely 10 out of 10 in terms of that. At least from my first impressions, you know? We still gotta like continue playing, like figure out the intricacies of this update, everything else that it might be bringing. So, but early judgments are pretty freaking dank, man. But yeah, like one of these, like, you guys know what I'm talking about? Like this, which is like random stuff in the map, but it's a car. You can actually pick that stuff up, and I'm just trying to find one. But the game is like, no, I'm not car for you. And I'm like, no, car for me. Come on, game, come on. Come on. What is he doing, baby? What is he doing? Not you, Toxic Abomination, although you're out here belly flopping. You. Fast biter can go too. Let's loot this up real quick. We're up to 56. Not too shabby, if you ask me. Let's eat up some of these. What is that? Abomination. Oh, we got a freaking pistol and a wrench out of there. Hell to yeah. Hell to no. Don't belly flop on me. There we go. Let's get some of those puppies. Drink some of the agua. Still no need for vitamin P. Oh my god, dude. The foxes were over here having a party or something. You guys see that? But with that, I don't think that there is one of those cars in this location. Unfortunately, there is. Oh, no. That's it right there. That's it right there. Yo. Hello, my car. Oh, is this not the type of car? Oh, no. Maybe it isn't. Okay, so I think I think there are different models. I think we found the model that does not have an engine chilling in it. Because, like, right there, I think that's where the engine would be. And that's where we could actually scrap it. So I think cars have a chance of actually having an engine. But, for example, this is what you guys should be looking out for if you do want to grab that engine for yourself. But why don't we end things off with another Dead Toxic Spitter. A little bit more experience as well. Get out of here, Foxy. But let's head on out on that raid. Let's try and get a little bit of XP that way. See how that goes. Because, you know, I try to do raids on the daily here for you boys. For your boy. And let's continue that tradition. Shall we? Oh, we shall. Oh, we shall. Don't you even worry about it, lads and lasses. I'm just so hype about it. I've used the word hype too many times, but it's just the only word I can think of to describe my emotions right now, dude. It's crazy. Oh, and I can't even wait to see what comes after this too. They still got some multiplayer zones to add in, man. The 1.8 series of updates, my dude. It's got a lot of promise behind it. I tell you what, especially, isn't there like, I mean, we've also seen them working on the ATV and whatnot. Big ticket items, man. Big ticket items only. There's an airdrop over on Kirizaki. On the way to Kirizaki's base. Airdrop, we can't gain anything from that. That'd be cool. Maybe if they do, like, I could totally see it happening too. They could add more perks. And honestly, another thing I'd love to hear from you guys is, what are some perks? Like, if you personally could create a perk, what would you do with it? You know, like, what would you make that perk happen? Because, like, there's always the potential for them to expand the system, maybe encompass events with the perks too. That way that encourages people to go to events even more, because like events, they only pop up sometimes. Then if you could get like certain perks from those events, you know, that kind of emphasize going to those over just like going to random locations too whenever they do pop up. So I don't know, there's like a whole ton of cool things like that. Just exciting stuff all over the place, man. You know what else I gotta do? Low key, can I just double tap this stuff from the chopper over to my inventory? That'd be great. A very small detail though, but in the grand scheme of things, man, hot diggity dog. I'm hype. And let's go ahead and put the finishing touches upon our raid, which is going to be all of the things necessary for chopping into the enemy's bases. Tons of level 1 hatchets, tons of level 2 hatchets, and hopefully walking out of here with tons of level 3 loot. Well, nah, dude, I'm not levelist here. I'm not putting a level on the loot that I want. Okay, I'm just give me good loot, game. Can you do that? And hopefully we can work our way towards that perk where we will get better bases to raid. Dude, that's gonna be a big ticket type of perk. I want that perk. I want it bad. But let's put all that stuff away. Let's walk out of here with more than enough level 1 hatchets to do a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, this might be a bit overkill in terms of what we're bringing. Put one away. I'll put one away. I think that's enough because level 1 hatchets are perfect for breaking into level 1 walls. In worst case scenario, we ditch them. They just take wood and a little bit of stone. Nothing too crazy. It's not like we're sacrificing big ticket items. And with our newfound ability to recycle stuff, ooh, I do wonder. Can we put down more than one recycler? I think I might need to figure that out too, because if I can, I'm gonna put down a recycler farm, because that stuff is gonna be very, very useful. Dude, bless up that I have a huge stockpile of just like all those old electronics. Finally, it paid off. I might even have like a crazy amount over at Bunker Alpha if that hasn't been raided yet. Dude, things are gonna be getting interesting. But dude, significant discounts from the dealer. I feel like that might be good because that is a rare trait. I wonder if we'll really be able to get some really good stuff from that. Oh, also another thing I should do is probably get some silenced weapons. Almost had me. Almost traveled on over there into my own doom. No. And all right, we fixed up the inventory a little bit. We got the VSS there, full quality. Should be more than enough for the revenge raid we're plotting. Let's see just how these raids work with gaining this experience. Will it just come from killing the enemies that swarm us, or will breaking into chests and breaking into walls also raise our level? Hopefully they actually raise our level a good amount, because if you think about it, like how often, like realistically speaking, do you go on raids? Like me, like, I go on raids a good amount, but also I do drop some coinage. I also make sure to like set up my base constantly to be revenge raided, right? So I'm definitely in like the upper echelon of number of times I'm raiding, right? But for most people, like, you're not gonna be raiding as much, so maybe they sped up the EXP here. Maybe it's gonna take less EXP to level to take into account the fact that, you know, maybe you're not going to be going to these things as often as like green zones, yellow zones, that type of jazz. So we're already at 50% from the one book that we read, so that's going to be a nice little boost. And from there, we should just be able to take things one chest by one. Why don't we break into the blue one first and see what this one may hold? It looks like just chopping into it. We're already up to 51%. Breaking into it didn't have an effect, but chopping, ooh, got some good stuff from there. Oddly enough, we got 1% from like a couple of chops there, so that was okay. Could have been worse, could have been better. Check this out too. Scrap metal now stacks to 50 as well. So one of the most like pretty plentiful items in the game, at least in terms of like other resources and whatnot, does stack up to 50. Other items do not, but scrap metal does, which kind of makes sense in a weird way. I think other games even have scrap metal, like just like other survival games, not even like mobile survival games, just like survival games in general. I do think they let like stuff like scrap metal stack up a lot more than other stuff, so that's going to be really useful for those of us who do have chests full of like a lot of scrap metal. And for example, let's continue breaking through this. So 52 it is. Very nice. Let's see if finishing the break will not get us to 53, but it will get us tons of awesome loot. Let's get it, boy. Double shotgun rain, some hard alcohol, and some iron platatas as well. Marvelous, I say. Why don't we break through the black chest? The colored chests seem to be promising so far, my dudes and dudettes. And that's freaking go! 5 steel bars as well. Oh, they got tons of promise, boys and girls. Killing these guys is gonna be the main method of us gaining our XP by the looks of it, though. So this is where it might be a ooh, I wish this guy had some of those whatchamacallit, spikes. I wonder if killing these guys on spikes will actually grant you EXP as well, but we'll see roughly how much a raid does give us in terms of EXP, because those fast biters give us 2%, the floater bloaters give us 5%. We're still gonna have 2 waves to deal with. All in all, I think a 50% per raid is a pretty solid estimate for what we'll be able to. Jesus Christ, that dude was doing ballet and his arm flung off. To be fair, I did contribute with my very high powerful bullet, but still, Jesus, man, you gotta chill. Holy hell, dude. This is just a great day. New update. fan-freaking-tastic raid. Got some skills. Hopefully stream later. Like, we're on top of the world, baby. We're on top of the freaking world right now. And we're still going up, all right? I'm calling in the air support. I'm calling in a freaking spaceship. I'm like, yo, Elon, I need your help real quick. We gotta go up. All right, dude. 5 steel bars. Let's get it. 100%. Double shotgun rain. How can you go wrong with shotgun rain? My snipe gang. Oh, man. Oh, man. Actually, I'll leave that around. That one we might need a little bit for improvements. Not improvements, but for when the VSS breaks to improve our situation and not getting shot. Yeah. Definitely picking up all aluminum related stuff. And this is a revenge raid. We don't need to share any of this stuff. AKA the best part. Like, dude, we're not getting a freaking out of the park type of raid here with like not even having to worry about sharing. I'm sorry. It was a good day. It was a good freaking day. Let's just kind of speed runner through this stuff. Like, we got his very best stuff. Oh, it gets even better. This is gonna fuel our live stream probably in terms of like weapons that we do get to use, because I'm gonna be bringing the weapons to the zones, trying to get that stuff popping. That's gonna be dope. All right. What do we want to ditch though? Honestly, just keep on breaking chests, because our hatchets will break as we continue breaking into this stuff, and that'll clear up some inventory room. We don't necessarily need to always be putting... Dude, he's got AKs and random chests around here. The freaking mad lad. Almost up to 75% before the second wave gets here. I like our odds. Oh, a military backpack too? Yeah, it's gonna be a good... Jesus Christ, that thing exited his body at Mach 5 speeds. That thing just instantly teleported over here. Oh, we also gotta check the pickup truck as well. We'll do that really quickly. Dude, the VSS has like some shotgun rain tendencies. Like, this VSS is killing people in ways only shotgun rain used to kill people. It's a little bit spooktastic. Already 86%. Boop. Oh, that was anticlimactic. Toxic Abomination gives us 7%. The Flow to Blow does give us 6%. And there should be a level up coming our way. Okay, that will give us actually 4%. So one more kill. Or a couple more chests getting broken into, and we should have that level up nice and available to us. Like these weapons are nice and available. That's thing right there. Honestly, goodbye to the blue tape. We got some better stuff than blue tape right now. All right, I gotta kind of switch up the priorities here. Honestly, these chests have been pretty solid. We're up to 98%. I expect them to continue being solid, and we got some raw turkey actually. Okay, well, if we keep on breaking through stuff, low-key, we'll probably grab that raw turkey. In the meantime, low-key, not low-key, very high-key, we'll drink your fluids. That just sounds really weird when you say it that scientifically. I will drink your fluids. From the base rate, not in any other weird way that could be taken. Vitamin P for life. Tool was broken, that's all Gucci McSwaggins. I think another... Really? Oh, maybe they come at 70%. I usually feel like at this point they would have showed up. Nothing too amazing over there. I could get a new hat though. Yeah, you know what, a little new hat. You can always roll with a new hat, and I think these 3 chests are the rest of the ones I would like to break into. Holy hell. And we're about to get a perk on top of this all. Hey, it was a good day. It was a really good day. Hold on, what was I gonna try to grab? Ah, the turkeys. Marvelous. And we're not even gonna have to use up the level 2 hatchets even, which is perfect, because that means we can save them for another raid on another day. Let's break on through these. We'll easily be able to get these 3 chests. And this... we got the level up to even more aluminum too! Dude, I'm so happy this happened during our revenge raid, because we don't have to share any of this. You know they would have been wanting a lot of this haul. And there we go. Oh, no, we gotta start dealing with these 3 toxic abominations. That's okay, though. We'll get a good amount of XP from it. They give us 7 a pop. This should bring us to right around 30%, which makes it seem that, honestly, I think that this thing might be giving us around, yeah, 7% right there. Dude, a raid looks to give you around 80% per raid. That's a solid amount. Ooh, that's no bueno. But that does free up another inventory slot. All we gotta do is take care of these guys on the lickety split real quick. Utilize those turn and burn tactics on these guys. Burn them up real quick. They're all getting pretty low. Yeah, they're around 100. This guy's about to go bye-bye. Oh, if only I could shotgun rain him a little bit. We gotta save that noise though, man. And, oh, no. Oh, took him out before he got the hit off on us. Another thing we gotta do, let us get a new skill. Maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we'll get this trader skill or this robber skill, dude. Raiders are more likely to show you a base with lots of loot. I want that skill. Game, Skill me up, baby. Skill me up. Give me that military box picture. Careful. Not even gonna complain. You make 1% less noise when breaking walls and furniture at other survivors' bases? Doesn't seem too bad. Here's the thing, if I'm not mistaken, that is gonna be one of the perks that goes all the way up to level 10. So as you raid more and more, you're going to become a better raider. It's just going to happen. That's what I mean, dude. This isn't just even, like, it's just so much character progression here. I love it, man. Like, this is giving me a huge reason to go back to go on a lot of the normal zones and whatnot, because honestly, like, freaking loco stuff, man. They got some of the puppy stuff here. Dude, a homebody, you gradually regain health while relaxing at base. That's actually kind of nifty. Yo, what, mate? Yo, what, mate? Wait, there's the bruiser? Your health is increased. Focused, more likely to see a special event. Other survivors are less likely to discover your base. Low-key, kind of don't want that one, but still, that one could come. Dude, holy hell. This is, God, I can't wait to see this unfold. Dude, I think we might need to really be doing a healthy amount of streams because I want to get these perks, all right? And just do like, definitely keep your eyes peeled and definitely have the notification bell hit. That's all that I'm gonna say, boys. That's all that I'm gonna say for the time being. Oh my, even more guns. Why, like, we've been blessed, baby. We've been blessed with the best raid we've had honestly in a while. Like, don't get me wrong, there's no like electronic circuits or anything, but all in all, you guys can't deny that this is a very, very good raid. Like, what in tarnation? I don't even know. We broke through all those chests. We got 3 more up here. These are level 2 chests. I'm pretty tempted to, these are level 2 chests. These are by a schmelter. I feel like those actually have some opportunity to have some really good stuff. Kind of more central of a location too. Why don't we break through these 2 puppies on the lickety split, huh? Yeah, I say we do that and at least see what they got for us, you know? In terms of stuff, I'll be ready to ditch. I'll be ready to ditch the pistola because we got a lot of those back at home. And I guess the turkey can go too if need be. But this is the finishing moment. We gotta go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Absolutely nothing good. What do we got about here? Come on, the big one's about to pop up. Big one's about to pop up. Big one's about to pop up. All right. Oh my God, 14 oak logs. Okay, hold on. I want to grab those oak logs pretty badly. Excusez-moi here while we try and get some separation from these guys. Where did I break that chest? Is it this one? No, it's this one. There we go. Oak logs. Heal up, heal up, heal up. Not letting what happened last time happen again. And with that said, successful raid, probably. I mean, we haven't really had any electronic circuit raids, any floppy disk raids as of late. That is by far and away the best raid we've probably had this month. I don't know. Feel free to let me know if I'm wrong, guys, in that comment section. And while you're at it, again, best of luck in that giveaway. Only got 1 more video to go. You guys can turn out old videos as well. When Saturday rolls around, like I said, we picking that winner, and it's gonna be some dope sauce. But hot diggity dog, man. Ooh, you know what? That's actually, now that we're getting skills and whatnot from here, low key, I think that attacking when you're doing the bases, killing those 2 toxic abominations next to the big one, kind of worth it. That's like an extra 14% experience right there. So realistically speaking, like, if you're killing everything and anything, you're getting close to 100% per raid. Like, you can honestly get like 80 to 90 probably. And once you start making less noise from those perks, you're gonna be able to break into even more stuff too. Like, I wish they had some perks that help us with gaining XP for perks though. That'd be nifty. But that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Last Down or Survival, the brand new update 1.8.2. Hopefully gonna have a live stream popping off for you guys a little bit later in the day. Very excited for that, dude. Like, this update has me so excited. Usually I wait for like the big updates to stream a little bit, but I might be streaming a solid amount with this update, you know what I mean? But best of luck to you guys, leveling up your perks, breeding up your pups, getting the chopper gas tank with the new double times the chances of doing it over in the bunker. Best of luck to you guys with your raids and revenge raids and base defenses, and best of luck getting past that multiplayer wall. But most important of all, best of luck and having a fantastic day. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching nothing but the most fantastic day in the world. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.